Hello Zoe family, welcome to Alchemy Mystic Healing Messages. In this reading, we will be looking into how you can integrate an abundance mindset whenever you start to doubt whether you are enough. Enough for a specific partner, lifestyle, position at work, tax bracket, whatever it may be. The objective of this reading is to help you see where imposter syndrome may be blocking your manifestations. This is a collective message, so it will not be for any specific zodiac sign. Please utilize your discernment and only take the messages that resonate with you. If you are in need of any additional assistance or support on your spiritual healing and or self-improvement journeys, I am also available for distant Reiki Therapy services. If you would like to learn more about Reiki Therapy, how it may benefit you, and details on the services I provide, all that information can be found on the Community tab. If you stick around to the end of this message, I will let you know how you can save 30% on my Renew, Restore, Revitalize 40-minute distant Reiki Therapy session. All right, you guys, let's see what kind of healing messages the universe has for you today. All right, so what we have for the abundance message or oracle card is worth. You have been worthy to belong, to love all along. You have been worthy to belong, to love all along, without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. Very interesting. All right. So this is giving me the notion that this may be about love. I am not necessarily seeing any love-related cards. I'm just going to cover the moon to the best of my ability to keep it PG. We can still see it, right? Yeah. All right. So we have the Nine of Swords, Gemini energy, the Eight of Cups, Pisces energy, the Moon, which is Cancer energy, and the Three of Wands, which is Aries energy. On one side, we have mutable signs. Give me just a second. Excuse me. On one side, we have mutable signs, which is Gemini and Pisces. On the other side, we have cardinal signs, which is the moon and, which is Cancer and Aries. There might be something that you have some level of anxiety about, something that you're worrying about, something that doesn't sit well with you, and you're not sure how to reconcile it, what to do about it. It has to do with your close connections with this Eight of Cups. You're not feeling fulfilled in whatever situation you are. It might even be bigger than your close relationships. It might be like at a community level, right? You're looking at various aspects of your life. Usually the Three of Cups are our close connections, and the Four of Cups is us assessing them. Once we get to the Eight of Cups, we've kind of like gone through every single cup, right? We're like, how do I feel about my friends? I don't know. How do I feel about my family? How do I feel about my work environment? And you're like, you know what? This feels pretty shitty. I tried to put it in another way, but that's what it comes down to. And this Nine of Swords is even giving me like, how did I even get here? Kind of energy. How did I manage to accumulate so many empty cups, to be around so many people, places, and circumstances where I cannot get my cup filled? To the point where I'm losing sleep because it feels like a nightmare, right? It feels like the universe is conspiring against me. Interestingly enough, the Eight of Cups it has a moon at the top, and then we also have the moon card here. And with the Eight of Cups, they are walking away from the cups, the relationships, the circumstances, the people, and not necessarily walking towards the moon, but it's given me the vibe, especially with the moon card being here, that there is a need, or there have been some steps towards facing your fears. And that may also be why this Nine of Swords is here. The moon card is about stepping out into the unknown, stepping out into the darkness, if you may, right? Stepping out into a situation where you have to feel your way through it, where it's not so cut and dry, which is why maybe the swords energy is where you're feeling the anxiety, because you're having a hard time. Whomever in my soul family is going through this, you're having a hard time thinking logically about how to get out of the situation, and you don't have a clear path forward, right? The moon card has a path on it that I can't quite show you because of the graphics or the depiction on the card, but there's a path on it. But if it's nighttime, it might be hard to see the path, right? You don't have a flashlight. The people in the photo don't even have clothes, much less a flashlight. And so you wouldn't know that you're off the path until you maybe step on grass. Maybe, the path is gravel and the sides are grass. So your way of knowing that you're off the path is by actually, accidentally stepping off of it. You see what I mean? So it can be extremely uneasy, especially if this is the first time that you're venturing into the complete unknown. You don't know how long the path is. You don't know how to prepare for the path. You don't know what obstacles you're going to come across. You don't know where the end is. You don't know what you're going to see when you get to the other end. It's like nerve-wracking. Unfortunately, it seems as if whatever you're in might be worse than the unknown on the other end of this. And with the Three of Wands being the last card here, it is the only card with yellow in the background. The sun isn't physically in the depiction, but it implies that there's light, right? And it almost implies that there's light at the end of the tunnel. The person in the Eight of Cups has on this gray beanie. So does the person in the Knight of Swords. So they leave from the bed, they go out in the middle of the night, and then they walk along this path. And eventually they get to the light. And when they get there, they are able to have their ships come in. It may take a while, right? Because the Three of Wands also implies that there is some waiting. But it's also you conquering new obstacles in life, right? You're no longer in your comfort zone. You're no longer sticking to what is familiar. And it goes back to this abundance card. It's because of your worth, right? But we must first show our worthiness to ourselves by taking action that shows the universe what we will and will not allow into our universe, right? When we are dissatisfied, we have to have the courage to move. The universe isn't going to shift everything around us for us. We are dissatisfied because the universe made it that way so that we could move, so that we could have our ships come in, right? So what you think is working against you is actually working for you. But once you step into that energy and say, no, I am worthy of everything that the universe has for me, all of the abundance, all of the love, right? I am deserving of it because I am the embodiment of it, especially once I get on this path. Then that is where you attract it. A lot of people speak to the Three of Wands being pre-Empress energy, right? But the action must be taken and the obstacles must be overcome in order for you to step into that energy. You don't just wake up an Empress, not a true Empress. You may have the money of an Empress or the lifestyle of an Empress, but in terms of mastering all of the queens in the deck, That takes overcoming some obstacles, learning some lessons, bumping your head a few times. But once you get through it, you have the confidence that comes with your Queen of Wands energy. You have your intellectual aptitude and know-how of your Queen of Swords energy. You have your resourcefulness of how you made it through the path, not really knowing what you needed, but figured it out as you went along. With the Queen of Pentacles energy, you have your intuition at its highest peak. With your Queen of Cups energy, right? This is unfortunately the path that has to be taken. So I may be speaking to some divine feminines in training. Maybe those who have already been through this process are already fully in their divine feminine energy. But if there is someone fearing this, just know there's light at the end of the tunnel. And learning how to temper yourself through this process is going to be a strength that will be unbreakable. With this tiger being in the middle of this depiction for the abundance oracle, it's going to be unbreakable, unshakable. No one can take that from you because it will be a part of the fabric of who you are. All right, you guys, that is what I have for you today. If you resonate with this message, were able to obtain any clarity, or found it to be helpful in any other manner, please like, share, subscribe, and feel free to share your story in the comments section. These expressions of gratitude are not only free for you, but they also allow me to develop a deeper connection to your energy. With these deep connections, I am able to pull messages that are more aligned with your specific situation. I want to thank you guys for being here, and as promised, I have a quick message letting you know how you can save 30% on my Renew, Restore, Revitalize 40-minute distant Reiki therapy session. I hope to see you guys again soon. Namaste. If you look in the description box below, the very last link is labeled 30% discount link. When you select it, it will take you to the Alchemy Mystic shop where you can purchase my distant Reiki therapy services. The Renew, Restore, Revitalize 40-minute session will assist you with grounding and protecting your energy. More specifically, it will help to clear energetic residue associated with past traumatic experiences, allowing you to feel less triggered and positioning you to move forward in a more calm, balanced, and empowered state. This service is performed remotely at the date and time that you schedule your appointment. The service can be performed while you are conducting your everyday activities, with the exception of operating a vehicle or any heavy machinery. I look forward to serving you soon.